Senators, good afternoon. My name is Mark Baumgartner. I'm the founder and executive director of A Moment of Hope, an outreach at the abortion clinic here in Columbia. Over the past 13 years, I've spent over 5,000 hours on the sidewalk in front of the abortion clinic. Collectively, my staff and volunteers have spent tens of thousands of hours offering practical help and hope to those arriving. Our method is to be kind and approachable, offering help in a winsome way. Many moms respond to this outreach of compassionate help and assistance. We are there for them, and that is our mission. We refrain from the use of bloody signs, judgmental language, and things like bullhorns that can be perceived as abrasive and stereotypical. We are not protesters. Instead, this is called sidewalk counseling, simply talking to the mothers arriving, curbside or car side at the driveway. We also operate a mobile ultrasound RV, staffed by licensed RNs and overseen by a board-certified OBGYN. For the mothers that change their minds and end up choosing life, we offer pregnancy care teams. These are groups of ladies or couples in local churches all around the state and beyond. To date, we have had nearly 100 pregnancy care teams supporting these moms. They walk alongside them for a year, throw them a baby shower, and mentor and disciple them. Prior to my present work, I was an airline pilot, a corporate pilot, and early in my career, a bank examiner with the Federal Reserve. I've been married to Carrie for 27 years. We have been blessed with 6 children, 2 of whom were adopted. I'm an elder at First Presbyterian Church here in downtown Columbia. Because of our unique ministry, I'm able to give you a boots-on-the-ground assessment of where we have come from and where we are today in regards to abortion. Over the past 13 years, A Moment of Hope has witnessed roughly 20,000 mothers arrive for abortion appointments. We keep meticulous records, as you can see in these boxes, which are filled with our daily tally cards. We have seen and heard a lot. We have seen the crying, the vomiting, the ambulances, the women leaving in wheelchairs. We have learned that the vast majority of women are not forced. We have learned that the women who choose life don't regret it, and they choose life the next time also. We have been pleasantly surprised when mothers that we have served tell their friends and family about us, and through word of mouth, we serve them also. Regularly, post-abortive people, both fathers and mothers, stop to thank us for our presence and tell us they wish someone had been there for them when they had come for an abortion decades ago. We have seen sad things like boyfriends crying in the parking lot, grieved that they have no say in the decision. Or the horrific things like the time I witnessed a mom, maybe 12 years old, inside on an abortion day. The girl ran outside only to be dragged back in again twice. So heartbreaking. Another time, a tenant above the abortion suite came out and told me he was hearing screams of anguish coming from below. We wondered, should we call the police? We have had mothers on our ultrasound RV see their baby's heartbeat only to walk across the street and go in Planned Parenthood for the abortion. Did they claim an exception, or was something more nefarious going on? One observation is that ordinary people, the man or women on the street, think abortion is over in South Carolina. When people stop to ask what we are doing, many are surprised and say something like, "I thought abortion was outlawed." Last year, I even had an attorney at church come up to me and say, "What are you doing now that Roe's overturned?" In reality, Planned Parenthood is virtually as busy now as they were before the Dobbs decision and the overturning of Roe, even since the passage of the heartbeat law. By our own count, we are seeing nearly as many women show up on abortion days. Don't get me wrong, we are very thankful for the heartbeat law and the giant steps it has taken to save lives. However, we are being told that while inside, women beyond 6 weeks are being scheduled for abortions out of state. For instance, in Charlotte, just an hour and a half up the road, abortion is legal up to 12 weeks, and in some cases, 24 weeks. As a Christian, it is my calling to be kind and compassionate, especially to those hurting under duress or coercion. At the same time, as a Christian, it is my belief that abortion is a horrendous evil and is abhorrent to God. It is plainly spelled out in the Ten Commandments. The sixth commandment simply states, "Thou shalt not kill." Because of this, I am in support of the criminalization of abortion, as I am of other acts of murder. Aside from cases of duress which are addressed in this bill, the notion that a mother isn't culpable when taking the life of the innocent child is in illogical position. This fallacy that women aren't culpable except for those under duress or being forced, I would like to share some examples from our time at the abortion facility. Besides the most frequent one, which is being flipped off as the woman enters the door, I asked my staff to provide me with some of their examples, and I've included one of my own. Here they are. One day, as I offered a gift bag to a post-abortive client that was driving out, she sped by, yelling out the window, "We already killed it! Yay!" Another woman told our staff to go F yourself and that she was glad.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. None of you. All fucking suck. Trying to control our bodies and our choices is fucked up.
Another woman told our staff to go F yourself and that she was glad she killed her baby. Another woman leaving yelled, "I love abortions." There have been multiple occasions where women have swerved their cars at us as if they were going to run us over. One time, a woman shocked us by doing a cartwheel in the parking lot while walking out of the clinic, as if to say, "See, abortion's no big deal." Another time, a mother referring to her 2 children in the back seat laughed and said, "I don't need another one," then went inside and killed their younger sibling. And finally, there's this one. Our staff was told by a client on her way out, "I've already killed my baby, I would do it again, and this wasn't the first time." Already killed her baby, would do it again, and this wasn't the first time. Do these women sound like victims? No, they knew exactly what they were doing, killing an innocent unborn child. For those moms and babies needing help in a difficult spot, we are there for them to help them get through it. But for those acting in such a high-handed way against the law of God, we need a threat of punishment to act as a deterrent. Finally, in conclusion, I direct your attention to the legislative findings in the current heartbeat law. In it, it says that South Carolina has a compelling interest. In it, South Carolina has a compelling interest from the outset of a woman's pregnancy in protecting the life of the unborn child. What an encouraging statement. But as I have shown you from these observations, we have a long way to go to live up to this. And you have been elected to help us get there. It has been my goal from day one to work myself out of a job. However, I have now come to realize this is unlikely without the passage of a law such as this. I urge each of you and the entire legislature to follow the lead of states like states of Texas, Mississippi, and Tennessee, where this ugly and evil scourge has been almost entirely eradicated. Thank you.